I'm Fredrik Leilani, and I'm the filmmaker.
And I'm Leilani Farha, and I'm the advocate.
And this is Pushback Talks, the word special. We are back this fall with words that make our life shine. We are word artists. No, we are not.
It.
But yeah, we're trying to. We're trying
word
to. At
Smiths.
We're wordsmiths. I can't whistle, so...
I am a wordsmith these days.
You are, because you're writing a book. That's good,
yeah.
That's good. So, I guess it's my time because last time you shot me and now I shoot you.
I don't like... Can we lose the war metaphor? Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me.
I will send you a letter with a word.
I love it.
Okay. It's possible.
Oh. It's possible. That's very nice and hopeful. I like that. That speaks to me of hope. I think, in fact, for all of the horrible things that are happening in the world, and the world is horrible right now, horrible, I haven't seen so much activism, advocacy, people believing that change is possible. That it is possible. Otherwise, why are people taking to the streets every weekend on different issues? It's really been an amazing time of possibility, while at the same time being one of the darkest periods, I think, in recent history, right? Or in a long time. So I like that I like the idea that it's possible. The it is the big question mark. What does it make you think?
No, I mean, you can say it's possible, or is it? But I think, that's also part of my Breaking Social film. That it's radical to be hopeful, because the corrupt forces, the Trump forces, they want us to be cynical, like them. They want us to lose hope. So by staying hopeful, we resist. And that's also a responsibility. So we also have to help each other to get out of the cynical mode, or it's too dark, it's going to hell, everything. And then we need to tell each other stories about cool things that is happening at the same time. And cool things can be many things. It can be the 2,700 cities going and no kings marches around the U.S. But it can also be that now, for example, in California, the alternative energy is, solar energy, wind energy is like it's booming with new batteries. And, the Trump people, they talk about, drill, baby, drill, It's like the last scream of this oil business that fed them for so many years. But there is something else happening at the same time. That's also hopeful, So I think the hopeful can be many things. It can be the president of Mexico, a Jewish climate researcher, woman, climate expert, who is, at the same time as Trump is being silly, she stands up and says, long live the indigenous woman. Long live the immigrant women.
Yeah.
This is happening at the same time. And also in the capital, Mexico City, there the mayor is also a woman. And she created a project called Utopias. We talked about it in one of our podcasts here with Silvia Emanuele from Mexico, and who works with the mayor. I think that's also something that gave me some light, There are cool things happening. So I think it's also our responsibility to look out for them and talk about them.
Yes, and join them too if you can.
Exactly.
I think people are finding each other through these, like, we're not actually alone, that there's a collective, that there's a whole other narrative that's far more possible and positive than the one that a lot of leaders are putting forward that have taking up a lot of airspace. Yeah. I liked what you said about the idea that we are supposed to be giving up hope, and that being hopeful is a kind of resistance. I read a book recently by a Palestinian Canadian American named Saeed Tibi. He's written a book called You Will Not Kill Our Imagination.
Beautiful.
And it's beautiful. And this idea that they want to kill our ability to imagine a different world, to imagine a better place. And he really has a strong call at the end. He's not an activist, but he has a call at the end, like, we have to resist using our imaginations. This is beautiful.
That's why we need art, because art, music, film, poetry, paintings, films is also about creating dreams.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And for the cynical people like Trump and his gang, dreams are dangerous, Right. So let's keep dreaming, guys.
I'm a dreamer.
Moi aussi.
Okay. So you gave me 2 words. I'm going to give you 2 words.
Aha.
Actually, sort of 3. Are you ready?
Je suis prête.
Oh, wow. En français. I'll say it in English.
Okay.
For our English-speaking audience. Black and white.
Black and white. Yeah, it's a very interesting question. Is the world black or white? Probably not. Black and white is something, some extreme ends of something. But I think complexity is what we need to look for. Again, the demagogues on the other side, the provoking demagogues, they try to paint everything in black or white. And then, of course, they try to, black paint things that we think is amazing and important. And, and on the other hand, it's extreme right now. But of course, when you are in South Africa, it's obviously, and you are in Cape Town, a city that I have been visiting for 40 years, and you think apartheid is over. And well, it's not really over, because in Cape Town, where you are right now, more into the center of the city, it's whiter than ever in some ways. Mm-hmm. So in a country like South Africa, the wealth stays on the pale-skinned people, and the blacks are still very poor. So it's in that sense, the black and white tells us a story. Mm-hmm. And of course, in Push, we talked about the global financial crisis. We talked about Blackstone coming into the picture, grabbing up all the houses. And from whom did they get all these homes? Yes, from Afro-American and Latino families who lost their homes in the big crisis. So that's, again, the white against the black.
You've just given me so much to think about for my book, actually, because, of course, Blackstone is featured in my book to some degree. And the idea that they're making their wealth from blacks is quite interesting.
I went into Blackstone's website yesterday, and I saw our not friend, Steven Schwartzman, the president and founder, still going strong. Mm-hmm. He writes, despite the volatile market backdrop, we grew earnings significantly, and totally assets under management increased 13% year over year to more than 1.2 trillion, a new industry record. That was like the last financial report from Blackstone, 1.3 trillion.
Yes, and Mr. Schwartzman himself is worth, apparently, I read the other day, $50.4 billion US dollars. That's his worth.
And this is the black, dark side of reality, that these guys, they make money not out of producing or creating great stuff for humanity. It's all about handling money, looking for growth, and the growth is almost all the time financial, and it's a fake economy. It's fake growth,
offering us nothing.
No,
offering us nothing. None of the richness of life comes through their activities. Quite the opposite. It's driving human misery, economic insecurity, etc. It's remarkable. When I think about black and white, and what you were saying about South Africa and me being here in Cape Town, I was looking at the transit map, of all the bus lines and subway lines and et cetera. And it is an absolute apartheid transit system. Still, like to this day, as they're growing the transit system, you see all sorts of like pink and green and yellow lines and so many lines in the areas that are predominantly inhabited by white people. And then Khayelitsha, of course, the largest informal settlement in Cape Town, which is, on the periphery, on the outskirts, absolutely related to apartheid South Africa. There's one line, a blue line that apparently the buses never run, So you're seeing this black and white world play itself out geospatially.
Also remember that, long before this very strong financialization, the apartheid system had a Group Areas Act. It sounds like Israel, but it was South Africa. And they forcefully declared a lot of areas, especially in the center of the city, white. So all the people so-called colored, the Africans, they were moved out to the plains, which called Cape Flats. So that's why the city is also so white, because the people were moved out, and then it was hard to come back, of course. And if you walk down in Sea Point, there is a swimming pool, a public swimming pool. I don't know if you have time to go down there, but that was all a white area, and still you see most white people swim there, because it's like for the rest of the population, they feel this is not ours, anymore. It's deep in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm here working with a group that works with Reclaim the City, and it's called Endefunu Kwazi. They are working to take public lands in the city center and return them to Black South Africans and colored South Africans. It's an amazing movement. And so they're resisting this black and white and saying, no, there's nuance, mix, we need mix, integration. It's lovely. And when I think about my life, it's always in the nuance that I sort of like to dwell, that I derive pleasure, and this idea of like black and white and separating people and separating ideas and thoughts is so stark, and it doesn't offer much for the imagination, for example, where it's the in-between spaces that are so lovely. So fuck the politicians.
And fuck black and white. I know some restaurants served black and white sauces, but that's boring. Don't go for it. Go for complexity. Thank you. We will continue next week with more words.
More words. There's always more words.
Always more words. This is Pushback Talks, and we are doing kind of our word food, word play, word salad. And we have this podcast together. We make it for fun. We want to tell inspirational stories. And we don't make any money out of this, so we try to kind of find time to do it. And how do we fund it? Because we still have a technical crew who is editing, and so we are not without cost. How do we fund our podcast, Leilani?
Well, we try to fund it using our Patreon account. If you go to patreon.com, you can support Pushback Talks, and people do.
Yeah.
And every little bit helps.
Thank you for every single person who is supporting us. It means a lot, because support is also some kind of love going away. And we are addicts of love. Thank you. See you very soon. Bye,
See you
Leilani.
next time, Fredrik. Bye.
Pushback Talks is produced by WG Film. To support the podcast, become a patron by going to patreon.com/pushbacktalks. Follow us on social media at make_the_shift and push_the_film. Or check out our websites, maketheshift.org, pushthefilm.com, or breakingsocialfilm.com.